None of these couples are leaving this house together, not one of them. They can try to fool themselves, but they don't fool me. Nothing gets past me in this damn house. I predict everything that's gonna happen. None of them are gonna be leaving together. It's just gonna be me and Cinco. They can be clapping for us while we walk out together.
Let's go to air hockey.
So I chose Dave and Buster's for our second date. In our relationship alone, it's been really tense. Brandon's been moping around for a couple of days, crying. So since he wanna act like a big kid, I took him to play some games.
Let's take a ride through the evergreen. We'll stick to our memories.
Did I just land?
At
least one.
Get in there. All right, come on, let's go to the other one. The one that you can reach.
If we got the love, then nothing can stop us now.
Hey, there we go.
She surprised me with Dave and Buster's. After passing UCLA, after almost passing the LA Rams Stadium, I'm like, okay, yeah, that would have been the ultimate apology, honestly. I am having fun, but at the same time, in the back of my mind, I just keep thinking about that damn ex.
You remember that time after I sent you the Xbox that I got your name tattooed on me?
Yeah.
Yo, you remember that?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And then you tried to say you did it as a best friend.
Who does that? I didn't know how to get you to take me seriously. I wanted you to know, like, I love you.
And that, I think, is what made me start talking to you more seriously. And we always talked about when I would get mine, and it just never happened. But fast forward to this moment, I'm glad everything happened the way it did, because I know that you are my best friend. I have a lot of guy best friends and I have a lot of girl best friends, and I use that term very loosely, but you are the best friend.
I feel like you're friend zoning me right now.
I'm not friend zoning you. You're the only one on this planet with my name or my initials tattooed on it.
I know you see me as a best friend. You keep saying I'm your best friend, but like, how do you really see me? Like, what do you really want from this? Because I'm coming in here giving like my 110% thinking like, I want you as like my man. Like, what is going through your head?
Best friend, best friend, best friend, best friend, best friend. If you say you love me enough and respect me enough to tell me what's going on. Don't have me out here looking stupid.
If you would allow it, we could still do trips and not put so many expectations on what we have. Because with expectations comes disappointment. Why do we have to put a label or put everything into a category? We can just figure it out as we go. Let's just keep it as best friends.
When we first got to the house, after I told you what happened and your response, it was absolutely no doubt about it. Yes, I'm leaving with you. But as of literally this afternoon, it's an I don't know and leaning more towards like no.
And that's okay.
But that's not okay for me. It's like I feel like I'm fighting for you, but you're not fighting back.
Am I fighting for my best friend or am I fighting for more than
Stop
that?
friend zoning me. You're friend zoning me. I don't want you to do that to me. I want to be more than that. And I thought that's what we came here to figure out. But it's like, you're not giving me a straight answer. I don't know. I need a second.
Okay.
I am so confused at this point. I gave you me physically, like we've had sex. Like, do you have sex with all your best friends? Like, why would you put me through that knowing that you just want to be my friend? It doesn't make sense to me.
You keep saying that he checked all your boxes. What boxes did he actually check?
Just the way he treats me.
No one ever treated you better than Jared?
No. Like,
Why though?
When I'm in bed all day, like sad, I never had a man check on me. He brought me breakfast. Like little things, like I've never had that. I guess I don't even know if he's giving me the bare minimum and I'm like, oh my God, he's amazing. That's why my decision's so hard right now. Like when I first got here, it was a hell yes. Now I'm like, it's almost at a no.
Is it at a no though?
Almost.
Why would it be no?
Because like every woman he dated, he basically got an idea of what their ideal man was and he became that man.
Right.
But with me, he didn't do that. He was like, how do I know if it's actually Jared being Jared or Jared being my ideal man?
You know why? You know why he could be himself? Because you will accept all the
Is that a good thing or a bad thing?
It's a bad thing. Charli is in love. Jared can do no wrong, he can say no wrong, and he's been saying wrong. I do anything that I can to help Charli to see that, but I think she's so far gone. I would release him. Let him go home, sort it out, and if he comes back and he really wants you, then you know it's real.
Do you believe in monogamy?
Okay, Jared, why you don't believe in monogamy?
I think monogamy goes against human nature. That might be your person at the time, but that's your turn. That don't last forever. And you can't expect it to. You're gonna set yourself up for disappointment.
When Jared said he doesn't believe in monogamy, like it made sense actually, because I feel like that's why he can't commit to somebody. Are you kidding me?
Wait. So monogamy is basically just for the time being.
Being faithful to the person that you're with.
Now, yes, I agree on that. When you're with your one person, you are with that one person.
But in the back of your mind, you think it's not gonna be forever.
Yeah, so when that's over, you get another person.
Okay, but you just don't believe that
it's gonna last forever.
It's gonna last
That's
forever.
not the definition.
Somebody's gonna die first.
That ain't what you was talking about.
That's exactly what I was talking
You
about.
was
You read
talking
minds
about
now?
death, but you wasn't talking about daytime, meaning that you was just gonna move on when you get tired.
It can go both ways. I think when you're with someone, you're with that person. Like, I don't cheat. I'll leave before I cheat. But I know that all things come to an end. Everything ends in heartbreak. So I'm more of a never loved at all type of person rather than loved and lost. That's just the way I live life.
Great game, y'all.
Right.
Last night, guys, let's take a toast. Let's have some fun.
So we supposed to go to the boom boom room, but it just don't seem like you're in the mood, so.
I mean, God say don't go in there, Chris. She gonna put that voodoo on you tonight. They say it was all type of whips and chains in the boom boom room.
Whatever. We were supposed to go to the boom boom room. Are we gonna do something later?
What?
I'm gonna give you a body massage.
A body massage?
You're supposed to be getting the oil, some champagne, with some strawberries.
It's been a night.
We can if you want. So at first he was with it, and it was like, no, I don't want to go anymore. I don't know what triggered it, but his mood changed.
You know you still owe me a boom boom.
Yeah.
We're good, right?
Forward what?
As far as us.
That's a big decision tomorrow for everybody. I'm gonna do what's best for me at the end of the day. And my honest answer right now is today, I still don't know.
You know, the fact that he wasn't really sure if he was yes or no, but to me, when you are indifferent, it's a no. So I'm preparing for a no.
I'm out here making.
Right now, I feel like me and Keke need to actually sit and have a civilized conversation because we got some things to work on. Before this experience, you know, I always wondered would we work once we met in real life. I'm not gonna lie, them 4 times you bailed out on me, I didn't think it was because of another man or your ex. I just thought because you was nervous or unconfident or you didn't want to mess up what we had online. That was my thought process. I just feel like it'd be best for us to separate. I realized this wasn't gonna work with Keke when she brought out the secret with her ex. And after that, I didn't know if I could trust Keke, and I don't want trust issues in my relationship. I think we both need to go heal from our traumas. I think we both need to go heal ourselves.
Yeah, definitely agree.
And sometimes things don't work, and you just gotta roll with the punches.
I think I came into the house thinking you were one way, and then I was very disappointed because I felt like I was kind of walking on eggshells a lot in the house. You know, you were moody, very moody. I don't want to dance around your triggers all the time. That's not fair to me. That's not fair to the person I am. Brandon and I really never had issues until we met in person. I had such high hopes for us, and for us to leave the way that we are, it's really heartbreaking. I feel like our values are different. I felt really lonely a lot of times in the house.
But that's what you do. You come and learn each other to see if it'll work, and sometimes it just don't.
Alexis has taken me on a roller coaster. And I'm pretty sure I've done the same to her in ways. But at this point, I feel like my mind is made up. I know today was the day that we had to make that big decision. I prayed about it and I thought about the good and the bad. I still feel like, you know, we both got a lot of growing to do on both sides.
I ain't gonna lie, the first week was a lot. But I really think that you are a very nice guy. And I appreciate your honesty about stuff like my aggression and how you processed it. So I'll be more mindful of everything for sure.
I feel like no relationship is gonna be perfect. Everybody's gonna have trial and error. I feel like we both learned that we can withstand a storm together.
Right.
And you know, with that being said, with your blessings, I would love for you to leave with me today.
Of course I'll leave with you, Christopher.
That's
You
perfect.
think you could get rid of me that easily?
Not at all.
Christopher gave me the yes, let's do it.
And I'm just excited to get closer as time goes on.
Us staying together and leaving the house together after this experience was a no-brainer.
From the first meeting, the chemistry is still there, so everything was just moving up.
I'm ready to take our relationship from here to the real world and continue to build what we already started.
He's been in love for a very long time. It's clear as day. We're already in love, but he definitely been in love for a very long time, right?
So it's me first?
Of course.
Good job.
Leaving with Alexis, I feel good. I'm happy that we gave each other a chance to meet each other in the physical. There was most definitely moments where we thought we weren't gonna make it. But we worked through it, and we walked away happily ever after.
I'm hoping to relocate to Dallas. I'm excited, I'm happy, like, you know, see where it goes from there.
To be continued. The time has come. We're the last ones here.
We are.
First things first, I want to tell you, it was a blessing to meet you. You're the most lovely woman I've ever met, inside and out. But this has to be a yes and no decision. And I'm gonna have to go with no. You deserve somebody that's all in on you. And I don't think I can be that.
I low-key feel like you wasted my time. You know, you dragged me along this whole process. You just told me what I wanted to hear. You treated me exactly how you treated the other girls when I thought I was different. And I've been nothing but honest and upfront with you, and you know that. I was all about you, but you clearly weren't about me. It was one-sided from the jump. I do deserve better than that.
Absolutely.
100%.
And I know you're gonna find it one day.
I feel like a fool. I don't have anything else to say.
All right.
Like, you're supposed to tell me everything. Now I know you're like not really honest with me. You should be like, everyone else in the house, this. I'm gonna be honest with you so I don't hurt you. But you broke my heart.
I hope one day that you can see that this comes from love.
Okay, Jared.
Do I feel like I wasted 4 years with Charli? Absolutely not. That's my best friend.
Just wanna get the out of here.
I've tried the married life, but after a while, I got tired of waking up to the same person every day. I thought that maybe Charli could change my mind and how I see relationships, and I was wrong. I think that she fell victim to how I am with every other relationship, that I'm always the first to leave. And I'm sorry she had to go through that.